Ooh, this is gonna be shaky. This is just a pop up. I don't know if anybody will show up for this or not. Guess we will find out. Ah, you are first. It's not even showing anybody. Oh, there we go. Now somebody's on. It shows somebody's on. Hey, Jack, what's up? I don't know how long I'll stay on. I said I was going to take the weekends off. Hey, Jacob. Um, I did a lot of shooting today, a lot of videoing, and I'm pretty tired, but Dez asked me to come on, so how could I say no to that? I'm not really doing anything. I'm just sitting outside next to the fire with my wet wood, and hopefully it stays burning. Rebel says quickies are good too. Glad you like them. Courtney, hey guys, how's everybody going? So today, Edge, what the heck? I know Dez asked me to go live, man. I couldn't say no to Dez. Now, if Dez doesn't show up, I'm gonna be disappointed because Dez is the main reason I went on. What's up, Gear? Jack says we're using the video while shooting video. Um, I'm actually just using my phone, Jack. My iPhone X is really all I've got to do YouTube on, and I just hook it into my tripod and I use my iPhone. And I'm sorry this is so shaky. I was outside and Dez asked me to go on, and I don't have my tripod, so it might be a little shaky tonight. And if it is, I greatly apologize, but I didn't go inside and get my tripod like I probably should have. But yeah, I use my iPhone to shoot all my videos on. Like I said, that's really all I got. It does pretty good, so I'm not really complaining. And I may upgrade to like a Hero 5 or something like that sometime. But for right now, this is what I use. No, no, I don't have a GoPro, Jack. I've been looking at them, but I've just not bought one. Courtney says a quickie with wet wood, huh? Well, uh, I tell you what, the video I'm gonna put up on Instagram here in a little bit. I lit that fire and water was boiling at the side of one of the logs. Literally, it was boiling. Don't have a GoPro, no, no. I've been looking at GoPros and stuff like that, and maybe after I get monetized and make a little bit of money, I may purchase a GoPro. But right now, my iPhone's all I've got. Just says wet wood is burning fires. You can see right here that fire is going. I'm not sure I have enough confidence in Throb or Rob that he could have got that fire going with wet wood. Dave, my buddy at work. See, I told you I wouldn't forget you, Dave. You look familiar, but maybe not. Dave's giving me a hard time because I never recognize him on my live streams by David B, and I know that's bad. But I always just takes me about half the live stream to recognize who he is, so he's giving me a hard time. Dave's real funny. N3QDZ, what's up, buddy? How's it going? You got more SOE equipment? I actually was shooting today. I shot 5 hours today, no lie, 5 straight hours, and did about 9 to 10 videos in the heat. I mean, at the end of it, you can see in the last video, the sweat was just dropping off my nose. And I did have some SOE gear that I forgot I had. I've got a multicam wrap around my ear pro with my name badge on it, and I forgot I had that. Justin says, ha ha ha, hey David. I know I always forget David, I'm sorry. He sits right across from me too, that's the bad thing. Shakedown Sheets, hey bud, so much for taking the weekends off. My wife actually had to work today. I didn't know she did, and she was supposed to work next weekend, so they split her weekend up because somebody was off. I forget who it was. So she's actually in the bed right now because she don't handle getting up early too well. So I'm just kind of out here by myself next to the fire, and one of the guys on Throb stream asked me to go live, and I was like, hey, I'm not really doing anything. Why not do it? Uh, Enemy, say Entado de uma Sugata no Melandro Ike. I don't know Spanish. I can fairly read it, but I don't know it. If anybody knows what that says, translate it for me, because that didn't translate. Mike said, but welcome to the live stream. Mike says, hey y'all from Savannah. Man, I'm so jealous, Mike. I love the beach, and I've got 4 more weeks till I get to go. Ed says, I have a hero session, and they are pretty cheap. I need to get a GoPro. I really do. They probably shoot better video than my phone does, if I was guessing. Shakedown Sheets. Hey, Roten. What's shaking, bud? He's at the beach. Roten kicked back. He put on a really nice sunset on there earlier, and or yesterday actually. And I'm a little jealous. I want to be at the beach. I'm jonesing. Justin says, "Hey, Mike. Hope you're having a good vacation. I do too. I do too. I hope it's a great vacation." Jack says, "Going listening mode only, company that just arrived." Hey, I still appreciate you being on here, Jack. Thanks for listening, and I totally understand, buddy. Family, and that's what I was going to do on the weekends. I was going to do the family thing. I went live. I'm not going to post videos. I'll post them during the week, but lives are a little different. We just wing that. You don't really have to come up with information. And Tundra Dude said earlier, I should take it easy on some of the 7 days a week anyway, because you'll run out of information to actually post. So live streams are a little bit different. Like I said, you just kind of wing it on the fly, so you don't have to come up with anything. A little easier. N3QDZ says, just got back from Kentucky, Leslie County, right by Hazard County. Is that like Dukes of Hazard County? I used to love Dukes of Hazard when I was little. Loved that show. Edge, if you get anything off of Amazon, use my links in the description. I will, buddy. I really will. We've not been buying much off Amazon, though. We've actually cut our buying back a lot lately. I don't know why, but my wife put me on a budget. Justin said, are your arms hurting from all that shooting? No, I can shoot for hours and hours and my arms don't hurt. I've shot so much. Now, I will tell you, I'm a little bit out of practice. Some of my accuracy shooting wasn't bad, but it wasn't as tight a groups as I used to have. So if you don't shoot, quite regularly, it is a little bit of a diminishing skill. Now, that being said, it's not diminishing enough that I can't defend myself. My fast shooting was still way inside. It was probably inside 6 inches, but that's rapid fire. And most of my accuracy was probably inside 2.5 inches, maybe 3 inches, at the most. But still, it wasn't just a big hole tear. Courtney, hi Matt. Edge, hey Matt, how'd the mission go? Fish, hey Gear, what's up, Fish? How's it going? How's Florida right now? 4 weeks, I will be there, and I'm so looking forward to it. Ed says, yo, Fish, and Matt says, pretty good. It was a bit off track that I was supposed to do what needed to get done. Justin, where's Dez? I don't know where Dez is. Dez has asked me to do this, and then he ain't showed up yet. Or if he is, I've not seen the comment. Fish says, hey, Brian. Fish says, yo, Rebel. Fish says, hey, Courtney. Mike, gotta go, guys. My vacay's calling. Love and peace. Hey, have a great vacation, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Really enjoy that time down there in Savannah. Be careful down there and be careful coming home. Savannah's not that bad a place. I mean, it's not like it's, dangerous or nothing, but just be careful driving back. Rebel, hey, Fish, how you doing? Matt says, I had to tear out the previous week's work to restructure, then put back house wrap. Then I could put something or some siding. Let me scoot the camera up a little bit. It's a little dark. Edge. Sorry it's so close to me. It's a little dark out here. Now you're like looking up my nose, and I apologize. Edge, see you, Mike. Justin says, enjoy your time, Mike. Fish says, bye, Roten. Matt says, the rigid toolbox worked great. Love the box, worked better than hoped. Man, if y'all watched VCG's live today, he destroyed a rigid toolbox and 2 DeWalt toolboxes. They will not stand up to the weight of a Tundra engine. That's all I'm going to say. You'll have to go watch his live stream if you've not seen it. Courtney, hi, Mr. Fish. Justin says, have you been running lately? No, I've not been running. I ain't had much time to run in between work and YouTube and when I was working on the basement and stuff like that. I've just not had time to run. So, plus my wife didn't want me to lose weight. When I run, I lose weight. I need to do it at least every other day, probably, just to, get in a little bit better shape. But the way I was running last year and I was losing all that weight, I will not do that this year. Rudy, well, I've been interrupted for my fun for a movie I've already seen. They tell me not to spoil it, but questions keep coming. I understand that. My wife does. Now, don't spoil it for me. What happens? Does she die? What happens here? I get it. Just says, hey, Rudy. Edge, How are you feeling, Rudy? Dez says, hey, Gear. Hey, Dez, I did this for you, buddy. This is mainly for you, only for you. You asked me on the other stream, and I don't know how long I'll do this. I don't know if it's be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, but we'll do it for a little while, and then I'm going to get back to my fire over here. Rebel, mosquitoes trying to bite me. Justin says, and how's the dry lot working? Do you recommend it? It will not take a monsoon. Let me tell you that. My basement flooded the other day. Now, it's concrete floor. It just run to the drain. Didn't do any damage, but it was already, leaking before, and I was just trying to stop it. But I had so much water come through that there was a little hole, and the water was spraying at an arch. It had that much pressure on it coming through that little hole in the dry lock. It was crazy. I'd never seen anything like that coming through a wall. We had a lot of water that day, but it's almost dried out now. I could have went down there and kind of pushed it to the drain. It would have been dried out, but I was a little discouraged about all the work that I put into it, and then it just leaked again. Edge, which one? There are like 10 streams. 10 streams of VCG. I'm not sure which one it was. It was one earlier today, probably about 3 hours ago, probably. Rudy, hi Rebel, Edge, in short words, I've never hurt so much for so long. I really hope that surgery helps you, Rudy. I think it will from what you've told me, but good luck on that. And Godspeed with the recovery. Courtney, I'm sorry, Rudy. I hope it gets better soon. Me too. Des says, thank you, Gear. You're very welcome, Des. Like I said, my wife's inside sleeping, so I was outside. If it gets too dark, I guess we'll just cut it off. I don't know. It's fairly daylight now. I hope y'all can see me good. Ed says, hey, Des, Rebel, I got to go. I'll be back. All right, Justin, if I'm still on here, we'll be back. Paid to troll. Jump in that fire and burn, redneck. Hey, where's my moderators at? Let's see here. And he won't be back. Spec Op. Stopping in to show support and join the chat, brother. We're in Florida. Are you going for vacation? Where in Florida are you going for vacation? Sorry. I'm going to Ormond Beach twice this year, actually. Usually we go to Ormond Beach once and then go maybe like Orlando or maybe over to St. Pete or something like that. But this year we're actually going to Ormond Beach twice, but in 4 weeks I'll be in Ormond. Love Ormond Beach, love the sand there, just love everything about it. The only thing I don't like about the Gulf side is when we were in St. Pete last year, we had to evacuate for Irma. Now, I'm not saying that's the bad part, but even with having to evacuate for that hurricane, there were no waves. We like to get out in the waves and splash around and stuff, and there was no waves. So that was kind of disappointing. Dea says, hey, Edge, how are you? Matt, yeah, I saw the live. The rigid fared better than the D-Walk. Very much so. Very much so. And I knew that second D-Walk wasn't going to make it when he took them boxes out. I knew that wasn't going to happen. Rudy, Courtney, surgery is on the 5th. Hope all is better a week from today. I have lost 10 pounds, though. Well, 10 pounds lost is good as long as it was done right. Des says, how's the exterior doing? Exterior's doing really well. I drive that thing all the time. I've not drove my truck but about twice. I did drive it to the house in North Carolina today because I had to haul a Target with me and it wouldn't fit in the exterior. So, as some of y'all know, I do have a house in North Carolina. It was left to me, willed to me. So I have a house over there. It's a double wide. And I go over there and shoot. I've got a little bit of Target set up over there and stuff like that. So it's way back up in the mountains. I get no service. There's no way I could do this live stream over there. I literally have no service over there at all. So, but you know, it is peaceful. There's a creek down below there. You can listen to it running and stuff like that. Edge, I hate to hear that, Rudy. Hope it helps. I hope it helps too, Rudy. I really do. N3QDZ, Matt, smash the like button. Hey, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Fish retracted a message. Edge, sorry, went to the bathroom. It's all right, Edge. I got him for us. He won't be back. Paid to troll. I mean, who does that? That's crazy. Rudy, well, it's med time again. I'm listening. Won't say much. Don't need a size 11 double E shoe in my foot. Or in my mouth, sorry. Why'd I say my foot? God, I really can't read tonight. Maybe I can't read any night and I just don't know it. I'm really sorry I'm shaking this camera. I'm trying my best to keep it still. Courtney, I hope all goes well on the 5th. Me too. Enjoy the 4th. Oh, let me think about this right now, just in case I forget. I hope y'all have a great 4th of July. Just in case I forget, I'm going to try to post a video, hoping everybody has a 4th. But in case something happens and I don't get to, I hope y'all have a great 4th. I hope you do too, Rudy. You know, enjoy that 4th of July before you go into surgery the next day. Dan, hey, Gear, just missed you on VCG Live the other day. Yeah, I try to catch as many as his I can. He has a lot of live streams, and sometimes I can't catch them all. Rudy, thanks, Courtney. Just keep Brian in line. That's funny. Brian says, nope, won't happen, Rudy. It will not happen. The modern anti-federalist. What's up? What's going on? How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. Are you having a good night? It's extremely warm here still. I've got a fire going, trying to keep the mosquitoes away from me, but it ain't working. That's why I've got on long sleeves and pants. I'm sweating like crazy over here. Courtney says, LOL, Rudy, that's a full-time job. I'd say that is. Spec Ops. East Coast Florida is much better for waves. Anytime you're down here again, we'll go shoot. I'll give you a shout out on my channel if you don't mind later, bud. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Y'all go check out Spec Ops channel too. He subbed to me the other day, and I checked out his channel, and I subbed right back as soon as I seen his content. So, you know, that's what we're here for on these live streams and channel. We're here to support each other and grow each other's channel the best we can. So, everybody on my live stream, go check out Spec Ops channel. Just hit the little button beside him, go to channel, and you can sub right there. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get up-to-date content. Dan, thoughts and prayers with you, Rudy. Very much so. Courtney says, hi, the modern. And Modern says, living the dream. Forgot about your channel. Good job streaming. I found you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it too. Modern says, hi, Courtney. How are you? Rudy, I'll be prepared with some Wild Turkey 101. They'll save my money, the anesthesiologist, or save money on anesthesiologist. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works, Rudy. I don't think you can do that. It'd be nice because, you know, you spend like $23 on a bottle of Wild Turkey, and you know, next thing you know, you've saved like $5,000. But I don't think that's how it works. Modern says, done. Edge. Hello, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget the notification bell for up-to-date content. Thank you, Edge. I appreciate that very much. Dan, got you, Spec Ops. Hey, I appreciate that, Dan. I really do, and I'm sure Spec Ops does too. Matt says Spec Ops just subbed. There's a couple. Courtney, I'm doing good. Modern, how are you? Spec Ops throws up the fist and says thank you very much. Des, Spec Ops just subbed and hit the notification bell. Thanks, Des. I appreciate that, and I'm sure he does too. Like I was saying earlier, I went to North Carolina. I've been telling y'all for a while I'm going to put up shooting videos, and I just never did get around to it, and I just didn't feel like driving over to the house over there. Really, I've been kind of lazy, I ain't going to lie. And I had some work going on here and just couldn't get out. Well, today my wife had to work, and it was unexpected. I didn't really know that. They called her in, and, well, I thought, what else am I going to do? It's hot. I'm not going to wash my truck because I'm not sure I could, you know, dry it quick enough to where it wouldn't water spot being it's a black truck. So I just loaded up a ton of firearms and took them over there. And I say a ton, I took 9 or 10, I forget. And I shot 9 or 10 videos. The videos will be about, I'll go ahead and tell you what the series is going to be about. It's about carry handguns. And, you know, I'm the normal guy. Dan's giving me peace signs and thumbs up. Thank you. I'm a normal guy. I'm your normal everyday carry, concealed carry person. You know, I used to shoot some competition back in the day, but that's been several years ago, and I'm a little bit out of practice now. And so I'm your normal guy. Nothing special. I carry a handgun every day and to protect me and my family. So I tried to give you some insight on the normal guy take on a carry handgun. I give you some recoil management video, some accuracy video, some rapid fire video, and then I tell you a little bit about the handgun and some overview of it, and then you can make your decision from there. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. And I know everybody can shoot different guns a little bit better. Most times, if you can shoot a gun, you can shoot any gun decent. but there will be guns that might fit your hand a little better than other guns. You might not like the grip angle on a Glock, and you might like it better on an M&P. You know, stuff like that. If you've shot a Glock for years like I have, you're just used to that grip and you kind of compensate for it, I guess is the word you'd want to use. But I kind of give you some insight on that. And there'll be, you know, several videos up on that. And then I did a couple quick videos on sighting in an AK and sighting in an AR. And then I did some mag dumps at the end just to kind of show you how the muzzle brakes work. And I'm going to tell you straight up, the muzzle brake on my AR is phenomenal. That muzzle didn't hardly rise at all. When you watch that video, you can see how low that muzzle sets. Even on speed, I mean, it just set flat. Edge, when are you fixing your Glock? Which Glock? I did have a malfunction. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the extractor I broke today. Actually, I took an extractor out of my Gen 3 and stuck in that one, and I think I forget what company it is. I got to do some research. They make an extractor that is actually supposed to be a lot better than the one Glock makes. I think it's called a fail-safe extractor, and it might be Terran Tactical. I cannot remember who it was. I'll have to look that up. But I may order one of them and stick in it. But I don't know how many thousands of rounds was through that extractor. But it just shows even the almighty Glock will break. And I think that's like a common part on a Glock to break. Dale says, I don't blame you for carrying a gun these days. I've carried a gun for many, many years. I've carried a gun for probably, well, I carried a gun a long time before I was allowed to carry a gun in the car. But on my personal body, I've carried one now for to where the router's at. So hopefully that fixed it. Just says, thanks for the everyday life videos. Hey, I appreciate it. You're quite welcome. I don't know if y'all can see me now. It's pretty dark over here. I like the flag holster Spec Ops. I love anything like that. Let's see here. Justin said, am I mistaken or do you not have a Stealth Gear discount code? I do not yet, but Stealth Gear will probably be giving me a discount code very shortly. Stealth Gear makes very good holsters. I really like them. I've been using them probably since the first year they come out. And I would say I'll be getting one of those sooner than later. Modern says, everything breaks. It's what it is. It will. You put enough rounds through it, it will stop working. He says, stream down, or is it me? Nope, it was me. I'm outside and my router is kind of hidden, and sometimes it does it. Now it's back. Edge, okay, good night. Time for bed. My rib is not making me happy. Edge, hope that rib gets to feeling better. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I really appreciate it, and have a great night and get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow on your live stream. Edge has a live stream tomorrow at 6:30. Everybody go check that out. Edge has some good content, and his live streams are pretty funny a lot of times. The looks Courtney gives him is worth the price of admission. Modern says, hey, Edge, thanks for the sub. Justin says, really sorry, Edge. Hope you feel better. I do too. And Edge says, no problem. Modern. Edge, I will feel better in a couple of weeks. It's getting kind of dark out here. Can't really see me. I just want to come on here and say hi. Dez wanted me to go live. I wasn't planning on doing this anyway. But I want to give y'all a bit. Are you on Liber TV? I am not on Liber TV yet. I need to check that out and see what I need to do to get on there. I know Jaeger went to that, but I've not really looked into that yet. Fish says, later, Brian. Edge says, thanks, Gear. Justin said, oh, are you on Liber TV? Courtney's smiling. It's been 25 minutes, and like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this. So it's a little live stream. Like I said, it's a quickie. Give y'all a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. It's getting so dark you can't see me anyway. Hope y'all have a great night. And like I said, if for some odd reason I don't get to put a video up, have a great 4th. If you're celebrating the 4th this weekend, because it's in the middle of the week, stay safe with the fireworks. If you're not, stay safe with the fireworks whenever you shoot them off. Don't, be careful. Always be around your kids when they're shooting them off. Don't let them have a hold of them. And just be safe. Justin says, quickies are good. Nice to see you again. Have a great weekend, Independence Day. Enjoy the 4th, says Modern. You all too, enjoy the 4th. Courtney says, enjoy the fire, dude. Edge says, have a nice and safe weekend, guys. Hey, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot just to pop up live and have this many people on here. I do appreciate it. And you all have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you next time.